On this date in 1963, John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The last president to be killed and die in office was JFK. The country, that was a devastating day for the country. He was beloved, great looking guy. The economy was great. The world, we weren't at war. You know, Vietnam hadn't really started yet. It was just a great time to live. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, we're live.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the TomCast. I'm the Tominator, Tom Chiricello. The lovely Morgan is with us. Hi, Morgan.
Hello.
The lovely Molly is here again. Mollinator.
Sometimes on the weekends.
Big Joe is here.
It's like The View.
Yeah, we're like The View. Bethany is here.
Hello.
And we have a special guest today, Heather.
Hi.
Heather.
Hi.
I was a little, I don't know what we're looking for last week. Improper. I didn't introduce Bethany properly. So, Bethany, we need to know about you. Our viewers want to know, like, where were you born?
Oh, well, I was born in a very small coastal town in New Hampshire, Exeter, New Hampshire.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Jersey.
Any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have 2 brothers and a sister.
Where do they live?
My brother, that's the first one younger than me, lives in Colorado. And my sister lives in New Jersey. And the youngest lives in South Carolina.
There you go. Where'd you go to school?
I went to the University of South Florida for my undergrad and my master's.
Were you a bull? You're a bull?
Good for you.
Yes.
And what do you do?
I currently work in educational technology. So I was a teacher for a very long time, school administrator, and then made the switch into the corporate world. So, cool.
Any kids?
I have 2 kids, yes, 2 kids.
All right, there you go. All right, Heather, now about you. Where were you born?
Not today. I'm from Akron, Ohio.
You're a Zip?
Yeah. I am.
And you're wearing like conflicting team states, like a very appropriate choice. I
assume you're a Cleveland Browns fan, Heather?
Absolutely.
So you were happy last night?
Don't be a dick. Wait, what is this shirt? Meet Dick. Dick is a Steelers fan. Don't be a dick. I love that. Who's
So
Dick?
don't be a Steelers fan.
Oh.
For those who don't know, like a big upset last night, the Browns beat the Steelers in Cleveland
Yes.
Good game.
in the snow. They got snow.
It was an upset?
Yeah, the Steelers were
Oh,
favored.
really? Oh. Okay.
Not that I look at that kind of thing, but I just happen to know.
But we did.
Oh, by the way-
There's a great. Heather probably doesn't want to hear this, but there's a great Steelers trivia fact.
Oh, God.
Like, they are the only NFL team that has their logo on one side of their helmet.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Heather, you have 2 kids?
I do.
Both sons, right?
Both boys.
So you have your hands full, right?
Quite full. Quite full.
All right. By the way, our shout out today is we're mixing up a little bit. It's high noon.
It's Party Friday.
Thanks to my
I
refrigerator.
got the grapefruit.
Thank you, Morgan.
And maybe we could, if High
It's a hell of a
Noon
fridge.
needs to sponsor, we're willing to talk to you. You know, we'll give you a good deal.
Hell yeah. High Noon Barstool Sports. One at the end.
Right,
I'll take
right.
Take Barstool.
I'm
Well-
a big proponent of high noon.
Yeah.
High Noon. If I have too many, it gets me a little gassy, but you know.
But here we are. Well,
I'm not there yet.
I got a whole bucket down here, Tom.
Thank God, Morgan, because I don't know what we would do
got
without
something
him being gassy.
Yeah,
on
I
an
know,
episode
right?
of the TomCast.
You want a
so.
shirt? All right, go ahead. Start
So,
the show.
last week was an embarrassment to Joe and I with the vodka taste test and the beer taste test. So we're gonna try to redeem ourselves today with a fast food French fry test. And the 3 competitors are McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. So I think we're going to do that first today because we don't want the fries to get soggy and cold, you know. Could affect the taste test.
Absolutely.
Right.
We need them hot.
In addition to being the TomCast bartender, Bethany is also The TomCast.
Fry girl?
Fry.
I'm the fry girl.
Hey, well,
Guys, we haven't laid some ground rules down. Our eyes,
Checking all those like
The
our eyes have
TomCast
to be
Food
shut.
Fest.
Add it to your resume.
The
We got some
TomCast
rules.
Food Fest.
Our eyes have to be shut, and you can only grab it with your finger. You can't sit there feeling the fry. You can suck it, you can lick it, but you can't feel it.
You can feel the fry now.
hey, ladies, feel free to suck the fry.
So since
The whole fry, nothing but the fries will help you guys.
All right,
we
those
don't
You
have
can
any
smell the
blindfolds, so
fry.
everyone has to close their
Guys,
eyes.
this is
I'm
like-
not
They're
participating.
don't
All right,
lie.
go ahead.
Sorry.
Let me have it.
Everybody,
Oh man.
And also,
Close your eyes.
close your eyes.
there's a number on the bottom of the plate, and then there's a number on the bag. So
Okay.
that's how we will know. Like, so you're just
Okay.
gonna write down like
So we're gonna have to,
we're
How
gonna
are
put
we
the-
gonna-
we're gonna put plate 1 out.
and then write,
And then you
and then
write
you'll
what
take it
number
away,
one
and then we
is.
can open our eyes to write
Yeah,
down
like
our
what
pick.
you write, but
Okay.
like
Okay.
we'll
And we're
Take
all
the plate
sharing.
away, and then we can open our eyes to
yeah,
write.
just
Oh,
because we
okay.
put out
All right.
like
Okay.
whatever
So this
plate
is
we got,
plate
it's gonna be, like,
one.
whatever your
Eyes
choice
Everyone,
is.
close your eyes now.
All right.
Tom, I'm looking
Eyes are
at you.
closed.
Close them.
You shouldn't be looking, Molly.
No, they're closed. I just feel his eyes open.
You're just like penetrating
Sneaking
you.
a little peek.
He's looking at
I usually
No
do
peek
that.
in there, Peggy.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it in front of you, and then you're gonna just take it
Just
off
you
the
grab
plate.
it with your fingers. That's it.
All right, go
Like
ahead.
it's
What
in
do
front
you
of
do?
all
It's
of
gonna
us.
be like a no. Hold on, wait, Molly.
Yeah, I'm like.
Take a fry off of the plate, Joe. Do you feel the? Okay,
Yeah,
there you
I got
go.
it.
There you
No
go.
funny business, Joe.
All right, Tom. Here's the plate.
So do I rate it?
No,
No, you gotta
keep it
wait
in your
until we're
head.
done.
Okay,
Everybody's done.
Don't shout out your answer.
Oh,
says the one that would do
Tom
that.
saying don't shut
Yeah,
up.
don't
Okay,
shut
Molly,
up.
go ahead,
You
read
can
it.
smell
There you
too.
go.
Did we decide that?
Yeah, you can smell.
Yeah.
Okay, Heather.
Oh God, my nose.
Next.
All right,
Right.
can we
What
try
do
it
you
now?
next? Yeah, go.
Can I open?
I mean, no, you can't open it yet. I
Oh, we
can.
gotta finish all
I can cover the
fries.
plate up and leave it on.
Oh,
the,
this is the next fry.
That's
This
the
is
first
one.
one.
All right, so we can open our eyes now, right?
Wait.
No. Wait till she says you gotta kind of shut
All
up.
right, all right. Joe is walking down on us.
Tom's like, I got it.
I'm
I got
winning this
it.
contest.
Then
I
you
already lost
need to
it.
go again. There's an entire plate. Okay.
No.
It's still our
No.
first.
Open your eyes and write down what you're answering.
Okay.
Yep.
Open eyes.
Everybody open
Everybody
their
write down their answer.
Don't let anyone see your answer.
you're right.
eyes.
You have to wait.
Oh,
for
that's a
her.
little-
That's fine.
Morgan, I ain't need another one.
I got you.
You're gonna run out before we make it.
I feel pretty good about that answer.
All right, relax.
Just so
Now,
you
Joe,
know.
keep your answer covered up.
You think I'm gonna win or you're gonna win? I'm very
Put a
confident
secret
in that.
bet.
I'm like, I got
Molly and
this.
Heather are like our fry. If you could bet on this, would you bet?
It's a lot easier.
$1,000.
about to say
All right, guys.
$1,000.
Yeah. The
Eyes
thing that
closed.
makes me nervous though is that I'm not
Eyes
a big
back
Burger
closed
King
again,
girl.
Molly. No cheating.
I know. I eat French fries with every meal.
I know, me too, girl.
Yeah. Like I'm like a Caesar
The
salad.
Uber
and a
Eats
side
guy
of
knows
fries.
Heather.
What?
The Uber Eats guy knows you.
I know, they
Bring
do.
it
You
All
better
right,
pay for
are we
Uber
ready?
One.
I'm gonna go in reverse. I'm gonna let Heather go first. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
This one kind of is nervous for me.
Yeah, because we all know what these ones are.
Right. Okay.
All right. Hold on, Morgan. You and Tom are gonna go in. Here, put your hand out, Joe. Yes. No, I'm not giving you money. I need you to take a pie.
So
Okay,
it's
there we go.
McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's.
Yep.
Those are your options, right? Okay. So, Tom,
Okay.
I'm trying to hold my hand so you eat the fries. That's fine.
He's like grabbing your tit.
Morgan, that's a small one. Do you want to go a second time?
Oh, I want a bigger one. I don't like small.
Right.
I love it. I can't
Everybody
wait-
keep your eyes closed. I don't want
I
any.
can't wait to see.
I'm so confident in this. Watch me be wrong, too.
I was confident with
I
actually.
knew-
I was
I
not
knew.
confident with the Cheetos.
How you doing, Bethany? You're almost done because this drink's getting warm.
Okay, Joe, it's totally fine. You can open your eyes now. That's
Oh, we can open our eyes?
Tom, now don't look.
Okay.
Pen.
Ooh,
I don't think
I
we
did
even
not
need
like
to
that
do the
one.
last fry.
no.
You're that
No.
confident?
I'm real confident.
I'm actually
Really,
very
as
confident.
confident as you were
Me
last
too.
week.
No, give me the last fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on a second.
He was-
Time
What
out.
were you? I forget what you went with the beer.
I mean, we
again.
gotta try that.
What-
Oh, I think that his bad. I think that he selected like his best one was the ultra, which in a social setting he would say that's water.
Oh,
Get it away
really?
from me.
I know, but I did a Dixie cup. I was on prednisone, so come on. Surprise me.
All right,
Yeah,
we
we got-
ready to close our eyes again?
I'm so full now from lunch. Like,
The shout out to Boca
Yeah.
on Lemon Street in
So
Sarasota.
good.
You went to Boca
We have the
without?
Boca.
Oh my God.
Right?
I was saying we got Molly's firm to pay.
I was at Cafe Epicure.
Heather.
Yeah, Yeah, I can't. Tom, the no invite is nuts.
I'm like, wait, I got two.
That's okay.
I need some more.
All right, here
I'll
we
get
go.
you one when I can open my eyes.
Okay, let's try this again.
Wait.
Just making sure. Okay, Morgan.
I knew these two were gonna be kind of hard.
There we go. These ones may be smaller.
Huh.
Oh, boy. Now I'm sweating.
Right.
Wait, that one just threw me off a
I
bit.
know it did.
I knew
Wait.
it.
I
Be a
might need a
little-
second go round on that
I'm
one.
second guessing myself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's do that one again, yeah.
Yeah, wherever you're
Okay, we're
at.
gonna do that one again. Okay, here we go. This
Keep
is
your eyes
3.
shut. All right.
Keep your eyes shut. He's giving out the rules. Heather, 3.
Joe's bossy this episode.
All right, I got 2 or 3. How many fries do I
Molly,
get?
go ahead. 3.
We'll give
Tom,
the-
do you need to go again or no?
I'm gonna go ahead.
This is number 3 again.
It's a
No.
toss up, you guys.
Wow.
No, I'm pretty confident.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh, those are all extras because the directions.
All right, can we open our eyes?
Can I open?
Of each.
We can open our eyes.
Can we
Okay.
open them, Bethany?
Sorry.
Oh,
He's not doing
Yeah.
his job.
I opened and there was no fries, so.
Oh, there's some right there.
Oh my god, I'm nervous now after that one.
Okay.
This is not a lock. I think
No,
I
I
got
know.
it.
No. I'm locked, I think.
I know. I got the. I don't know what's going on. Get back to the high note.
All right, we're
I
locked
think
in.
I'm good.
Okay.
Let us know.
Can I
Okay.
go?
Is everybody? Yeah,
Can we turn
absolutely.
over our answers?
Okay.
Everybody
My
turn
number
over.
1, I said McDonald's.
Same.
Yes. Yeah.
My number 2, I said Burger King.
Same.
And number 3, I said Wendy's.
Same.
Okay, so
Way off.
No. I'm the opposite.
Tom,
McDonald, Wendy's, Burger King.
I said
The
Burger
girls
King,
are all in
Wendy's, and
agreement
McDonald's.
here.
Well, you good.
Number 1 was for sure McDonald's.
Number one's
I thought that
definitely
it was
Those are
McDonald's.
number 1.
McDonald's.
What do you did? What? There's number 1.
McDonald's.
So McDonald's, we're right about.
Is it?
Tom is just awful.
Oh, thank God.
Number 2 is Wendy's, right?
Okay, so
I
this
said
is number.
Burger King.
This
I
is
said
number 1.
Wendy's.
I said Burger King
I
too.
said Wendy's.
McDonald's.
Okay.
Here's the other one that you know.
We're not
obviously
wrong.
looks
We're
the
not
same,
wrong.
So
That was too
Guys,
easy
I will
after the
say-
second
I will
taste.
say Burger King and Wendy's were a lot more similar.
Well, Tom and I said
I thought Wendy's
Wendy's.
was the
Burger
first
King.
when I was
I
putting it
did
on the
too.
plate. The
Is
same.
Burger King number 2? Yeah, I
two.
knew it.
Yes, I got it right. Us three got it right.
So you all got it right?
I knew it.
My healthy diet, I don't eat
Look
fries.
at this.
I brought chocolate croissant like
Oh my God! It was a little.
There's got to be something I could guess right. Next week we're gonna
They
have
usually think
friggin'
when you
ice
cut
cream.
it in
All
half.
three of us got it right.
by default, number 3
Bitches
is
know their
Wendy's. But I would say that the one way that you could
We're doing flatbreads next.
No, we're doing next week is
Tell
free
me you need another
hamburgers.
drink.
Your
Sizing of it.
hamburgers. I will not be beat.
also the Wendy's fries have like
I was
the
getting a little
What was number 1 again?
McDonald's. So the last
was
taste
going
that I
to
had, I was like, that
the-
tastes like
What
a
was number
potato.
2?
Like straight
Burger King.
potato.
I didn't get any
It
right.
was,
yeah.
Burger King is thicker.
yes.
So really, you're 0 for 6.
I'm glad I
Tom, did you
participated in
know
I
that.
can't believe you
Like,
didn't even
come on.
McDonald's.
And there's plenty of obviously there's
I
plenty
know
of
Hooters,
fries.
Daytona.
Morgan, you want to pass one down?
You better lay off the rules.
Anything but the black cherry.
Do you know what else I thought was interesting?
fine.
Like besides the fry off that you guys like had to
All right, the
identify
girls
them.
beat the guys. Well done, fellas.
See? $1,000. Pay up.
They were
do you-
talking trash and they backed it up.
But so do you know though? Like
They got the free tour challenge on the golf tour. The women's, it's a Wendy's golf tour, and you guys just won it.
Speaking of golf, did you watch the match last night? You didn't watch it.
I was cooking.
cooking.
Pot roast and onions.
Did
and
you?
everything else.
Oh,
yeah, I do like to cook.
Yeah, what is the
Joe,
real,
the
what's the
chef.
real
Can I just
story?
sit here and listen? I
right,
don't
so-
want to participate.
Yeah, but you're gonna participate. All right,
Well,
let's get back on schedule.
I've been humiliated once
I'll be
again,
in
so
the
now we
shop.
need to move on to our regularly
Don't
scheduled
ask me any
program.
questions.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're on.
First thing is President Biden turned 82 yesterday, the oldest president in history. Do you think he knows it? Oh, that was a low blow.
So he's still the president, right?
I have invited Joe to Hooters to have beers with me.
January's-
You know, he doesn't.
thought
Joe,
Joe Biden.
Joe, why do you want to be president? Just give it up, come to Hooters and hang out with me.
Right. It's probably the beach.
But the big story this week is,
Yeah.
I think you're all too young to remember it, except for Joe. Is on this date in 1963, John F. Kennedy was assassinated. The last president to be killed and die in office was JFK. The country, that was a devastating day for the country.
Which way did his head go?
He was beloved, great looking guy. The economy was great. The world, we weren't at war. Vietnam hadn't really started yet. It was just a great time to live, be an American. And he was assassinated by a guy named Lee Harvey Oswald, who was like a loser. Flunked out of high school, joined the Marine Corps, was court-martialed twice. They didn't kick him out of the Marines. They just agreed to let him leave. And then he defected to Russia, the Soviet Union, and married a Russian woman and moved back to the U.S. The Russians didn't really want him. And it's still going on to this day. Like, did this guy act alone? He was smart enough to kill the president. A lot of experts seem to believe that he acted alone. A lot don't.
Well, they probably didn't have the same security then that we have now.
They didn't. Not since JFK getting killed, they really upgraded security. Well, when Reagan got shot, they really upgraded security. Mm-hmm. Of course, it didn't help. Trump got shot twice.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Did he die? No.
There's still theories about who was behind JFK getting killed. Like, a lot of people think the mafia, because the mafia backed JFK to get elected, and then he kind of turned on him. So some people say the mafia was behind it. Some people say LBJ, the vice president, was behind it because he really hated Kennedy and wanted to be president himself, which he obviously did. Some people say Castro, the head president of Cuba, because Kennedy led a couple of raids on Cuba to try to take it over. The Bay of Pigs, correct, Joe? Very good. Some people say, like, the FBI, because J. Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI and he had tons of incriminating, like, videos and surveillance. Kennedy was a notorious womanizer. Like, some people say, like, 3 times a week he had women who were not his wife in the White House.
What a hoe!
Yeah, he was. A lot of allegations that the women were minors in many instances.
What do you think?
I think I'm conflicted about JFK because he
What do you think?
he was a rich guy, did whatever he wanted. His dad got him out of everything. But on the other hand, his dad tried to get him out of World War II, and he didn't want it. He said, I want to fight for my country. And he was a war hero. If you look up, there was a movie, PT 109, Cliff Robertson, great movie from 1963. It was about Kennedy. He was the commander of a PT boat, which got destroyed, like cut in half by a Japanese boat. And he rescued his own men, got them to an island. They were on this island for days. And the men said, we want to surrender. We're doomed. Let's just give up. He goes, we will not give up. And he got them rescued.
Wow.
So even his men said what a great leader he was. And, he did care about the less fortunate, when he was in office. Even though he was a wealthy guy and had everything he ever wanted, he was really big on, underprivileged people or kids, education, and, poor people get a better way of life and stuff. But he was, by all accounts, he was obsessed with women, and just,
Aren't most men?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, aren't you?
Marilyn
president
Monroe,
or not, I mean-
Marilyn Monroe was a big one.
Tom, I saw that.
He was the number one.
Marilyn Monroe, he had an affair with. I think that's pretty well. You can just YouTube it and comes up her singing "Happy Birthday" to him.
Literally.
How did she
It's
die?
like
I know
well
she
known.
died. How did that even?
They thought it was him or something. His people that killed her. How'd she die?
Yeah, she was
Drug
definitely.
overdose.
Yeah, but didn't they say that they think
might
that
have
someone
been
drugged her
For
because she was
sure.
sleeping with him?
Well, apparently she also was having an affair with his younger brother.
Oh,
It was really.
a little family affair.
Wow.
My mother got
They think,
my mother.
they think Joe Pesci did it.
My mother was an absolute saint who did everything for me. She worshipped the air that John F. Kennedy breathed.
Even though he was
if I would talk bad about him,
So did my mom. Oh, Christ. God forbid.
we don't want these fries to go to waste. People starving all
Tiger
over.
Woods is a pig, but Bill Clinton's a saint.
Yeah,
They
right.
both
Doesn't
did
he
the
get
same
his dick
shit.
sucked under the desk?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
one gets his dick sucked under this, one on the back of a plane. What's the difference?
So to this
Well, Bill
day,
Clinton.
so to this day, there's still mystery. Now Trump has said that not all the documents related to JFK's assassination have been released. Trump has sworn, on the first day in, he's going to release the confidential stuff. So we'll see. Maybe something will come out and we'll know more about, what led to his assassination.
You know what I'm thinking about too? What if I just walked around and was like, "Hey Tom, getting with the president of the United States. Like, that's really nuts. Like, if I was this girl, I'd probably be telling everybody.
Well, but then I'd be worried about getting killed.
Well, that's
Stormy
true.
Daniels.
Because you can't just go like
okay.
going around
I'm
with the
surprised
president.
she hasn't
Maybe
gotten-
after his term, I'd be like, yeah. Or just I'd tell you guys on the TomCast.
Or you don't. You say,
So
I'm going
you
to
can
tell, but pay me like $3 million.
Right,
bucks.
right.
And then you talk.
So you got Donald Trump on your cell phone, Tominator?
Yeah, what are you telling us? Do you just give Biden a birthday gift?
I'm a JFK girl, but minus the
He was a good-looking
underage.
guy.
And, yeah, he was really good looking.
Yeah.
Donald Trump doesn't really do it for me, but
But John did it for you.
All right.
So interesting. Last thing I'll say in the assassination, there was a guy who he owned like a dressmaking company or something named Abraham Zabruder. He was a Russian immigrant, moved to New York and then to Dallas, and he had one of these old 8mm video cameras, and he got it on tape, the assassination. That was like the only record of it. They called it the Zabruder tapes. So he sold it to Life magazine for like $20,000, which was a real lot of money at the time. So like a few years later, Life magazine sold it back to him for $1, and then his heirs sold it to the U.S. government for $16 million.
Oh my goodness.
They called it Zabruder
So we
tape.
double dipped. Double indemnity.
I mean, he was the rightful owner. He paid one whole.
Yeah, it was his tape. You know, like they asked to see it. Like the government immediately realized that he was the only one that had because they were trying to find out if it could show who did it.
Jack Ruby.
Well, yeah. So what's interesting about that is they captured the murderer, Lee Harvey Oswald, like a few hours later. Then 2 days later, he was assassinated while in police custody by a guy named Jack Ruby, who was Jack Ruby who owned the nightclub. He was connected to organized crime. So you think about it, how does this happen? That this guy killed the president and some guy walks in and shoots him dead with cops right
Under
there.
police custody. That's kind of insane, right?
So you're thinking that they let that happen or what?
People turned a blind eye. For
I mean,
sure.
how easy is it to turn around? Oh, what'd you see?
And one of the
Again.
Dallas police
I
officers.
think a lot of stuff goes, people go blind when
So
it comes to
Oswald
that.
is dying, and one of the Dallas police officers was smart enough, as Oswald lay there dying, is, do you have anything to tell us? Like he wanted to know, who were you working with?
What were his last words?
I don't recall.
Oh.
I think he said TominatorLaw.com.
No, I mean, like in all seriousness, were his last words, I don't recall.
Yeah.
Or is it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So he didn't
No, I know,
elaborate on that. So.
You know,
a guy
I
on
honestly do
Thursday
know what
says-
his last words were. I just can't remember.
Of
So,
course you do. He knows
My
that.
God, you're having a brain fart.
Just
Yeah.
swimming and it'll come
Right.
out like
20 minutes from
Oh,
now.
this will come out tonight around 10 at night. God damn it, I remember it.
But I think, by all accounts, like he's revered as a saint because he was assassinated. But I do think, John F. Kennedy was a good man, and it was a great time in our country's history. And certainly anyone getting assassinated, even if you're just a homeless person, is tragic. And a president is,
worse.
agrees.
he was young. He
46,
he
he
was
died.
the epitome of like
Really?
the American family, right?
Yeah.
He had a beautiful wife, children, picturesque.
The youngest president ever elected.
I was going to say, is that
But
not
the
young?
whole family
The
was.
youngest ever elected.
The whole family had some issues going on.
Obama wasn't that
The
old.
father was, cheated on his mother.
Robert Kennedy.
Just so
Robert
much
Kennedy,
of like,
Patrick Kennedy, Chappaquiddick, the whole. All that.
But that's why I don't get why they want these presidents to be married. They're all cheating anyways. So what the fuck is the point?
Right.
Oh, he's married, but he has a whore on the side. So
Image is
can we just let them be
everything.
single?
Image.
So it makes people like my mother vote for
Let them be single and sleep with whoever they want. That's totally fine. I have no issues with that. Just run the country well.
Tiger Woods
You
is
don't
a
need
pig.
to have this image of a wife and then like
Go to my
ruin
mother.
her life.
Go to my mother.
Take a little golf
That's
club
worse.
to a windshield.
Why can't they just be single and like
That
sleep
will-
around?
Because they're
That's
doing
totally
anything.
okay.
That's why.
will a single president have more time to like work for the country, or will he be like flying, strippers on Air Force One?
But he'll
Well,
do it
that's-
when he's
that's
on the plane.
true.
You're not working on the plane. So let him fuck who he wants in the plane and then get to work when he lands.
But then how do you go on dates?
You don't.
You're running the country.
You're too old to be dating at that point. You're running the country and like focus on that and get laid.
You're shipwiring over the Air Force
Drink and pleasure. There's no in between.
I think Obama used to go on dates with his wife. I think Obama and his wife used to have like one night a week was date night.
Where? In the basement? Or
No,
I can't believe they get one night a week though. That's like a lot, in my opinion, for a president. I think that's great if they could make it
That's
work.
a lot for anybody
but
nowadays.
I'd rather the president be single so he doesn't need to prioritize time with the family so he can focus on the country. I don't think it's wrong if you have a family. I just think that's a lot of work
I don't care.
for that kind of
All
job.
fries are good.
So you think we should only hire
right
single
there,
presidents?
right
Only
there,
vote for single presidents?
This begins with high.
We talked about
If
it
they're
last
still
week. how
single
the-
by the time they're running for president, I don't know if I want them to be president.
Right,
If they've never been married before or had children, at least, like I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Will we ever
How safe I
have
feel
a
in
single woman president?
Yeah, we have not.
Right.
That could be a long shot.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
these
plead the-
Wendy's?
No.
No, those are the McDonald's. These are the Wendy's.
Oh, I
Do you
missed my
like
mouth.
them? There's-
So maybe one day we'll find out who actually did kill John F. Kennedy.
I doubt it.
But,
yeah.
I get a goddamn buzz on it.
Wait, I thought we knew.
whatever you think of him, and I've made my political position clear, but
That was
Yeah.
the man was a war hero and a leader of our country, so we salute him today.
Thank God.
that was nice of you to talk
what's
about
next?
him.
All right, the next topic, P. Diddy.
Again.
Now,
I need the updates.
so they raided his jail cell and took like 19 pages of his private notes. Now,
Like diary?
stuff he was writing down.
What a weirdo.
So
Grown man with a diary.
this is controversial because when you're in jail, like if they do that at your home, it's not going to be admissible, allowed in court. But if government agents raid your home with no probable cause or warrant, but in jail, you have what they call lesser expectation of privacy.
Yeah.
So the argument is, his lawyers are saying, hey, they can't do this. You need to let him go.
Let him
Now,
go
the
because
government
they
lawyers
went
say,
in
hey,
his
we can do
private
whatever we
space.
want. The guy's in jail.
What provoked them to
I
go
agree.
into his cell
You
and
were in
just
jail,
go
you
through
don't
his
have
things?
privacy
Like,
anymore.
I
is
think it
there
was a
anything
setup. Yeah, I
or
think
just
it's-
kind of?
You think they're doing that on
Because-
purpose so that he
Oh,
gets
yeah.
let out? No,
Oh.
for sure. But I'm saying,
I
But
think
still,
they-
it's an invasion of privacy,
what's
even
the
though there's
protocol?
lack
But I look
thereof.
at it like if he's in jail,
You have
know,
no
you have
privacy
no
anymore.
privacy.
And do you think Diddy is that dumb that in jail he's, what is he, like, fighting all that he's
every
guilty for?
aspect of
And
every
if he
party.
did do that and they confiscated it, it was obviously a plan.
Right.
To get him out. But I was reading, I don't know if you heard about this, but apparently
I'll
Diddy
go
was
crazy.
going to his jail cell mates and he was using their phone calls to call people that were not on his approved list of callers. So he had a list of people he was not allowed to call and he'd call them through the other jailmates.
that happens a lot
Either
in jail.
blackmail
Yeah.
or there was like a video of his daughter singing him happy birthday. He apparently set that up through one of those phone calls he wasn't supposed to have. So this man's doing shit.
I mean, look how long he
try
got
and
away with
save
what
face.
he's been doing.
Right.
So I just.
Can someone just
I
fucking
think most
off him
legal
already?
experts think that
Did you just say off him already?
Yeah, like Epstein.
most legal experts
Okay. Be done with Diddy.
most legal experts seem to think that his lawyers are going to have a difficult time. It could because you have that lesser expectation of privacy while in custody.
But honestly, like even if if his legal counsel advised him, like, hey, it would behoove you to write a log, et cetera, then that should have been done in some type of a space where there was counsel present. Not go back to your cell and write down all of these things. Like it
private
sounds a lot sketchy to me.
It was intentional. They're doing anything to get this man out.
Now, moving on, Donald Trump is in the process of nominating cabinet members, and one cabinet position is Attorney General, the chief law enforcement officer of the United States. Initially named Matt Gaetz, who's a congressman from Florida. And
Yeah, he's gone.
Gaetz withdrew. There's allegations
do?
of him having sex with minors. Never proven, by the way.
So where are those coming from? Are the women that claim it was happened to them coming out?
I read an article today. There was a 17-year-old girl that came forward right as or after he pulled himself out.
This is the guy that was in the
wait,
burning
pulled himself
spear,
out?
Tom.
Yes. Excused himself.
You know about the burning spear?
words considering the topic.
Like you
but,
mean like seconds after? Okay.
like he was like, I am going to excuse myself or like decline
I
I
this
feel like if that
appointment.
doesn't
so
scream guilty,
it's
I don't
so
know what
tough
does,
with this stuff
right?
because like you want to believe women, for sure. Like, I really do. But there can always be the person that just makes it up and is lying, that ruins it for all of the women that are telling their true story and what they went through. And it's like, how do you really prove it after years and years later? Unless there's a video or a text or some type of like proof at that time.
Do you think?
And I don't know anything about this. Like, it just sucks if it is true and no one believes her. That would be horrible. But then what if, I don't know.
But do you think that then in scenarios like this, where there are, you know, it's a prominent person, so one person is brave enough to come forward, and then other women are like, okay, I'm
gonna come
empowered. Then do you think that you look for trends in what they say?
See, I agree with that. I was going to bring that up. And I don't think it's fair
yeah.
that women are able to bring up something from 30 years ago. Maybe make a statement, but
Well, I don't think it's unfair.
I don't think, I
But
mean.
what if you
just
were raped by like
been there,
some
done?
really
Just
high
you don't do prominent stuff. Like, I don't care. You're fighting for money at that point. Now, if you're like going to be all up in the news, that's your problem. No,
or it just
like,
took you. I mean, here's the thing.
I
I
could
don't know
go
what it's
into a
like to
big
be
debate on
raped,
this,
but like
but I
imagine
think
being
you should be
raped by like a
brought-
politician, and you're too afraid to come forward because either no one's going to believe you or you think they're going to destroy your life. And you're 18, right? You're a child, and then all of a sudden you're 45, and you're like, you know what? Fuck this. I have confidence
come
now. I don't give a
forward,
fuck. I'm
but,
going to tell
like-
people what you did to me because I'm at a different stage in my life. It's just, I think it's hard to say to. I just don't
get what
think.
you're
But don't go
what
after
you feel
finances
going
for it.
through
Go
that.
out and tell your
Right.
story. Don't chase the
Sure,
money.
maybe not for finances, but you still want them to go
then
down.
it just
I also
doesn't
think
make
that if
sense.
I
Like,
was
you've been holding
younger,
it for this long. It's been
It seems
prominent
like
your
it's for the
entire
money.
life.
So
Like,
don't accept the
so-
money, but do it to ruin the reputation so he doesn't do it anyway.
Yeah,
so
there
it
you go.
stops. Right.
Yeah, so it stops.
Save other
Be a
people.
word for somebody else, not financial gain.
I agree with that.
It's
true.
it's a very difficult topic because you can make the arguments either way. I agree. Like, you know, someone's bringing something up 20 years after it allegedly happened. Like, how do you defend that? But on the other hand, there's just no excuse for, you know, sexual assault.
No,
Agreed.
not at all.
Go to a strip club.
Yeah, or pay for it. My God.
Yeah, pay for it, and then they can't say anything about it. Did you accept money for sex?
Everyone
Yes,
went
I did.
right.
Okay,
That's
so
fine. I have
like
no
you
issue
chose
with
to pay
that.
and suck that dick.
Well,
so-
Kamala wanted that, you know. She was for prostitution.
Which honestly, it's because then it stops these fucking freak men from forcing it on someone and ruining their life. If they pay, it's a transaction. Who cares? It's just like giving you fucking McDonald. Same thing.
Put it in his mouth.
And on Friday, you can get free fries if you spend $1. So it's
McDonald's?
like a bonus, right? Like it's like
Nice.
getting fries and free fries.
I love that.
So Matt
Paid
Gaetz,
$1. You paid $1. Get what you.
Matt Gaetz
prepare
withdrew,
for.
so President-elect Trump named his second nominee for Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who was the Attorney General of our home state of Florida.
Nice.
Very attractive,
Way to go, Pat.
Oh, even for her, is she single?
59-year-old single.
Tom, are you okay with the 59-year-old?
Can we get her phone number, Tom?
Oh,
Molly, a 59-year-old single.
Morgan, find the phone
Woman.
number. We're gonna introduce
What's her name?
Time to say
Yeah,
goodbye.
Bondi.
Wow, Tom, I thought you were 18 to 28, but look at you,
Into the
Mr. Mature.
When time's
From being a
gonna get
20-year-old to
married,
59. I know.
go
I'm pretty
to
sure
the
that I have a friend that may be close
Gonna
contact
get
with her.
Bondi.
So we would like to invite Pam on the
She's
podcast.
so pretty.
Oh, Pam,
Yeah.
Pam,
know
you're hot.
exactly who
From
she
what I
is.
hear, you're hot.
Oh, she's pretty for sure.
I might be able to get you an introduction.
Tom, I think that we may have to
Tom,
have
get
her
it
on
out for
the
Pam.
pod.
But, you know, the Attorney General only makes like $226,000 a year.
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, Trump
Tom,
changed-
you got more
What
than
color she
your
buying?
Does money matter?
Hey,
Yeah, does money matter?
Listen,
The sex might
the
be
older
great.
you get, do you?
The sex might be good, but then that'll come and go.
But then, do you not say like, okay, I would like
medications for, Joe.
to have this
That's what you
expectation,
get
but then the older you get, you're like, well, that's okay. I really wanted someone who made at least $250,000 a year, but 226 is pretty close. So maybe I could drop that a little bit because let's be honest, I'm getting up there in age too. So like, I mean, why not? Like, don't you just drop the standard just a
It's a
little
little
bit?
bit.
I mean,
Like, at some point in life, you're going to have to settle. It depends what you want to settle
Right,
for.
right.
In all aspects of the
That's so
word. Like,
scary.
so-
All women settle.
I mean, all men settle. Well, no. Men do
Moving
not
on, next
settle.
topic.
Like, we can.
I've said this to many women.
31 minutes. We're in an hour.
Depending,
I just get richer every year and I have no hair to lose.
Not
That
like
one.
a
I went
big.
right over. I did not hear that.
You can ski down that goddamn thing.
I'm here, but I've never been so confused.
Yeah, I'm sure you ski off it, Joe.
Oh, man. We need to move on to NFL.
Can we all go to Aspen together? Like, seriously, I've
Yeah,
never
this
been
is a little-
skiing in my
it's a-
entire life.
it's
I want to
a
go
little
skiing.
empty.
Kelly Rag,
Oh, where's that?
Colorado.
Oh, I've never been.
We're going to Aspen. That'll be next year.
Next topic.
Big game in the
Take a
NFL
family
last
trip.
week was undefeated Kansas City lost to the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Joe predicted
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Wow.
yes,
Good job,
yes,
Joe.
yes.
Oh, little Cleveland boy,
What
Kelsey.
did Taylor make the game?
Oh, good.
Oh,
Who
was
cares?
she at the game? No,
No.
She got a set because she knew
She
they
said
were
she had
going
a bet.
down. She
Because
knew
it
they-
was a 2-hour bus ride.
She had a head in a snowbank. in
Yeah,
Juneau.
so she didn't go. Didn't
2-hour
So
bus
does
ride.
that mean
Tom?
everybody's a fan of Taylor Swift or not?
No,
Yeah, we
Well,
like Taylor.
I mean, Tom.
I don't like.
I don't know
Tom
about
is.
wait, I do.
I could take it or leave it.
I don't give a shit about it.
She's no Karen Carpenter. Google that
I'm a
one.
Kelsey fan, though.
Or
Little
Pam
Cleveland
Bandy
boy.
or whatever her name is.
Yeah, she's no Pam.
Attorney General.
Bondi. I
No
said
Pam
Bandy.
Bondi.
Bambi?
I said I don't know what the I said, to be honest with you.
The big game in the NFL this
Bobby.
week, the Eagles are at the LA Rams. The late game.
And the
You've been
second
to that
Don't
biggest
get
stadium?
too early on
inside.
Sunday.
Go Birds.
I'm
Have you
not
guys been
drinking
to the
this
SoFi
weekend.
Stadium?
Except right
That
now.
thing is amazing.
What?
I'm not drinking this weekend except right now.
College
All
football.
right,
It's
I'll
the
bet you
weekend,
on that. You're going to Manhattan. You're not
Tom, you
having a
totally
going to
missed
New
it.
York.
We can't move on to college football because,
Morgan, you
but
will
there's
be having a
epic
drink.
news for our team.
I'll
Sunday.
bet anything Tom owns on that.
We have to at least.
The Giants have benched their quarterback Daniel Jones because
like what-
starting former pizzeria maker or something. I don't know.
Sub sandwich Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito.
Hold on. Go on to the next player.
The Giants,
Like you're empty.
the Giants are in
Yum.
disarray. I'm empty.
How about that?
We got no black chair. Oh, good.
That's what we got.
Price.
So,
I just grabbed this drink.
college football, Georgia beat Tennessee 31-17, as I predicted.
I need before he gets the rest of them.
No, I don't want any. I was
I
handing
gotta
them
feed
to
my
him.
boss. He's
Yeah.
you know what?
The big game this week is number 5 Indiana. They're undefeated at Ohio State.
Oh, they're
Number
going.
2 Ohio
They're
State.
going
The
down
Ohio
the
State.
toilet.
The Ohio State University.
The Ohio
Yeah.
State. I love how you corrected
Go
him
Bucks.
there.
Are you a
Thank
Buckeye fan, Heather?
Not at all. Just
Cincinnati
from
Bearcat?
Ohio.
No, because we
But
have
I
to
think
be
it's
there.
funny
No.
if it's
Heather,
that it's
Heather, I
always
like you, but I hate the
overemphasized.
Buckeyes.
Why?
just
I'm
do.
sorry, Bethany. What
But I
were you
like
No,
saying?
I was
Cincinnati.
saying I think it's funny how that's like overemphasized. Right?
Yeah.
Like there are
The
multiple.
Ohio-
It's not like the.
No, but the
Or
Like
Buckeyes.
Right.
it's but if you
Ohio
say Ohio
State's
State,
gonna murder
a
that.
fan will say the Ohio State.
No,
You're like, whoa,
Indiana
sorry,
has
no
a-
offense
Didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, like,
Ohio
I don't
State's
push
gonna be
people that
done
much, but it
by
is
the
true.
state. Ohio
Like,
State will kill it.
worked really hard to get that title.
The other big game is number 8 Notre Dame is playing number 18 Army at Yankee Stadium. Army's undefeated.
There is a coloring game. It's called Lehigh against.
Lafayette and Lehigh.
Oh, Saturday. Come on,
big day.
For those who are from
Big,
East-
big day, Morgan. Big day.
big college
Trey's
football day.
D3 school.
The
Yeah.
Mountain Hawks of Lehigh
D1
against the
athlete.
Leopards of
Her
Lafayette.
husband.
Don't give him that.
Oh, he was a
Wait, what sport
D3?
did he
Is
play?
it D2 or something?
Oh,
D3?
well,
No, they're D2.
what
He claims he was
what
good. I've
was
never
Mr.
seen a
Trey?
video. What?
I said, what was Mr. Trey?
The strong
play?
safety.
Strong
which is where
safety.
strong
Okay.
roofing came from. It was
Okay.
called strong safety roofing. Then he realized old people couldn't say the 3 names, so he cut out the safety.
Oh, so now he's just strong.
Yeah, I swear to God, that's it.
Now we get the background of strong roofing.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
I didn't either for
I
a
was
while.
a part of the wedding and didn't
They
even know
are
that.
on. They are on CBS Sports, so they're better.
The last time I believe that Notre Dame played Army at Yankee Stadium was 1946, and they called it the game of the century. Both undefeated, ended in a scoreless 0-0 tie. And to this day, the record stands 4 Heisman Trophy winners played in the same game. That never has happened since or before. So big game today at Yankees on Saturday at Yankee Stadium, Notre Dame and Army. You know why your Army was great in 1946? Anyone care to guess?
No.
The world was at war. They just drafted every good player. Listen, you're
Jesus, not bad. Way to go.
NBA, Heather, the Cleveland Cavaliers are 16-1.
You know, I have been seeing
No,
things
who
like
did
that, but
they
I have
lose
not
to,
followed.
Tom?
I
Who
have
did they
not
lose
followed
to?
basketball at all, which is crazy because that is
You know who
literally
they
one of my
lost
favorite
to? You know
sports.
who the one
But I have
lost
not followed
was?
it at all this year.
Why?
Get right into
I've been too busy with your wedding. Really, for the
They
wedding.
lost to the Celtics on Tuesday night, their first
The
loss.
world champions.
The Celtics and the Cavaliers is like the worst battle ever after what the hell is
But
his
I
name?
did predict that one.
Steph
too.
Curry did to Kevin Love, broke his arm like 10 years ago.
You know, Kevin Love's
Celtics are the
uncle is Mike Love, the lead singer of the Beach Boys.
I did not know
Yeah.
that. That's pretty cool.
Speaking of Love, great NBA player Bob Love died this week. He went to Southern University College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Bob Love played for Chicago Bulls. Three-time NBA All-Star, great player when I was a kid, Bob
I
Love.
was older than you.
So R.I.P. Bob Love.
Also, that wasn't Steph
How
Curry
old
that
is he?
broke his arm. It was somebody else, so edit that out. I can't remember his name. Tall, blonde kid.
No, that'll just be on the little snippet.
The little
pieces.
bloopers. I can't remember that dude's name.
The Lakers got this kid they
They're trying to break
drafted
his ankle.
from the University of Tennessee in the first round, Dalton Connect. They took him with the 17th pick in the draft, like which everybody's saying now, what were these other teams thinking? This guy's great. And Charles Barkley said it on draft night. He goes, these teams are clueless. This kid's going to be great.
He was amazing.
He had 37 points on Tuesday night, made 9 out of 12 three-pointers. Dalton Connect. So the Lakers are going to be tough this year. They might win the championship if LeBron stays healthy at the age of 40.
Like the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Dodgers.
I think, Tom, too, the Tennessee won the baseball, baseball
Division
World,
Six.
like the World Series. Or
Yeah,
whatever you
College
call it,
World Series.
College World Series. And the Angels, Los Angeles Angels, right? I think that's what they're called.
Dodgers.
L.A. Dodgers
Okay,
lost.
there's what?
There's two. There's Los Angeles Angels and there's Los Angeles Dodgers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Angels
California Angels,
picked
Los Angeles
the
Dodgers.
top Tennessee baseball guy. So you have two of the top Tennessee people playing for California teams.
Also, I got the Warriors and the Celtics mixed up there too, by the way. Thanks for calling me
Hockey
out on
last
that.
Saturday night.
Amazing.
Weren't you there?
Tampa Bay Lightning 4, New Jersey
did
Devils
go.
0.
Zero.
The Mollinator was there.
Cheers.
Pollinator was there.
Yes.
What do
It
you
was
think?
so much
What do you
fun,
think of the
wasn't it?
wheelchair seats?
They were nice. The Mollinator
Yeah, we're
had
in the-
so many double Tito's.
We're in
She had a good time.
We're in the wheelchair seats.
Up and down
Bethany was there.
the garage, the escalator, the elevator.
We have 3 goals scored. Well, they did a nice little thing at the beginning of the game because the 300th
goalkeeper,
win for
yeah.
the
Andre Vasilevsky, the goalie for the Lightning.
All with the Lightning,
He hit
too.
the
The
300
fastest-
2 weeks prior to
the
that.
fastest
didn't he? Because
player-
I was at that game, and then it was the fastest win in the
fastest
history
get
of
to
the
300 win.
NHL, and I was at that game. Yes,
It
that
was really
great.
cute. The little thing that they did, and then they had like some video people that he used to play with, and like recorded
Yeah,
little
it was
snippets of
really
it, and then
cute.
it had his family out there.
The son was just sitting out there like
Oh,
he had
they
no
did.
idea what was
We
going
also
on.
commented on
He
that.
was like looking around, and I'm
They
like,
did that when you guys were at the game?
Yes,
Yeah.
on
So-
Saturday. That's like the beginning. They
And
did
Rick
like
had his
ceremony.
KGB
Oh,
hat
that's
on.
so great.
Yeah.
They did like this gold-plated hockey stick, and then they also presented one to the son. And Tom and I were
smaller.
both commenting like, that poor little kid. I mean, I don't know, maybe 8-ish, but he was just like,
didn't care. And also,
It had
they
nothing
gave
to
him
do with
they
it,
gave
no.
him a really nice Rolex, and I was waiting for him to open it to like show us. Never showed us the damn Rolex.
Nope.
I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe there wasn't one in there.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe it was a facade for show.
So go Lightning. The big cat, Andre Vasilevsky, my favorite player.
Is he? Oh, all right.
yes.
Even though I don't have his jersey, I have the Nikita
Jack-
I know what to
Hughes
get you
was
for
there,
Christmas,
too.
so don't buy
Yeah,
one. Now I
easy.
know.
Write that
now
down.
I know.
Taylor Swift Eras Tour, only 5 shows left.
Hey, the bar tab.
They're all in Canada.
God, off the Taylors.
Now, you know,
Ridiculous what they go for.
the U.S. dollar is very strong against the Canadian dollar. So one U.S. dollar is worth $1.40 in Canada. So I'm thinking maybe we can buy Canadian tickets, for less. But they're onto that. They just raise the price.
Yeah, I'm like, how would you even do that? It's like,
It was just the opposite.
So we're not going to see Taylor Swift this go around.
Damn.
wow, so sad.
But you saw her at the Cinebistro.
We'll see her when she
Let's
comes
go.
on the show. I hear that she's interested.
Did you go watch her Eras Tour movie?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, he
Oh
did.
my God.
It's in the
why he
bistro.
Who'd you go with? Tell me all about this. Tom.
I was drunk.
Shocker.
Wow.
I've never been drunk.
You drunk?
I've never seen
not
you drink
drunk
a drink
right
in my
now either.
entire life.
I've never been
What was
drunk.
it about?
Tell me again how you putting
As
Pintinos
two
for.
drinks next to him.
Never been drunk.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
So now we got the last topic today is going to be Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul snooze fest.
Oh my God, we were all together for that
That was
one.
awful.
That was the worst.
20 million for doing
If you're having trouble
Bethany
sleeping,
looked like
just
she was
watch that
falling
fight. He'll be
asleep
out.
watching that.
Well, but the Netflix
We had a good
system
crowd up there
sucked.
that
It
night
kept
too.
freezing.
Yes.
And then everybody was
I
just
went to
like, "What
sleep.
the hell is this?"
What is that? Your
Joe,
pocket.
your phone's ringing.
Oh,
Joe, it's in every episode.
Interruption.
I think that's
By
Pam
Joe.
Bondi calling.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
answer
going
it.
to answer it?
I'm shutting it off. I'm hitting it off.
Slide.
It said Pam
Senior
Bondi.
citizen over here.
So I think we were all there except for Joe at the Jake
Yeah.
Paul, right?
Morgan wasn't there.
I wasn't.
Yeah, because we went to the comedy show
Oh, yeah.
before, which was amazing. That was
Sounds
so
like
much
Morgan and I
fun.
made the right
I was
decision.
watching Trey sleep.
I've got a lot of tickets to a lot of
Story
those
of my
comedy
fucking
shows,
life.
and we have
So
to go.
good. They were
McCarthy's,
watching
I love
They
it.
were
So much
watching
fun.
the box. They were sleeping in the boxing match. So don't worry.
Story
Shout out
of
to
my
Jamie
life.
Kennedy, a good show.
Yeah.
Fantastic show.
Did you know that he used to date Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No way.
You know who
Now
that
he's
is?
stunning.
DMing
I
now.
love
He
her.
DMs Heather.
Shut up.
Get on that.
I'm not going to post that
did
on my
because-
story.
Did you ever watch Party of Five? When you never heard of Party of Five?
I did.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was
I
hot.
remember Joe.
You guys don't even know if I know her, to be honest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know that this whole group is going to food and beer
Unbelievable
after this.
body.
Like
She
you
was
should
the-
meet
she
after
was
your
like
Yeah,
sex
girl.
pot. When we were kids, she was the
So
sex
I was
pot.
like, I told him,
She
I
was
was
on a
like,
TV
he's like,
show.
DM me.
Yeah.
So I,
She saw spirits.
Yeah, that was called a Ghost Whisperer.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
know
all
she
going
is.
in there. So, but that's cool. That he was like.
We need to
willing
invite her
hang
on
out
the
with us.
show.
It was very
Jennifer
fun.
Love Hewitt is right now.
Christ,
Shout out
yeah.
to her.
Better
And
than
I don't
when
know,
hung
does
out
she
with
go by
Jake
Jennifer
Paul.
Love Hewitt anymore?
You know why I
I
like
think she goes by Love.
Tony.
Oh,
I heard that.
Love Hewitt.
What was that?
I'm like, you should have came.
You
Oh, you can't
what's your
read it.
middle
Oh,
name?
you didn't
Yeah,
slow
what
down.
is your middle name, Tom?
Starts with a J.
James.
Oh.
James Thomas
No, it's-
James Chiricello.
Wow.
So the big
only-
thing about the Tyson fight was forget the fight, the ring girl.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
God.
What? Tell me,
Shocker.
please tell me. What the hell is up with her? Her tits?
Sydney
I don't get
Thomas.
it.
I didn't see it.
She is
was-
blowing
she
up
was
on the internet.
Oiled up. Like she got
20-year-old,
some baby
University
oil
of-
from Diddy's house because she was shining over
I'm not
at
saying
the-
like I was just
Sydney
curious what the
Thomas.
big blow up for her was because like she is pretty.
Oh,
I mean, she did well holding a sign.
right.
Like,
But most
was it
of the
her
time it
boobs?
was
What
just
is
like
it?
when it was like a camera, like when whatever view the camera was, it was literally like
just her tits.
just.
Oh, here we go. She's an OnlyFans girl. Here we go.
No, she said that's fake.
Oh,
She
bullshit.
said that these people are putting fake OnlyFans. It's not her.
Oh,
She,
That just made me burp really loud.
but she does have 627,000 Instagram followers and 930,000.
No way. Did
From
she
like
have
200
that prior?
or
No,
something.
she blew up.
No, she blew up from like 200.
200 is still a lot.
She goes to the University of
other girl was
Alabama,
really
Roll
pretty
Tide.
too, though.
she's 20 years
she's short.
old.
This is why everything is based on sex right now. Like everything. Like
That's
you have a
horrible.
pair of
Who's a
tits or a
little
big ass, and you can make $1 million. Like men love
Which is
sex.
crazy.
Exactly.
Shows how dumb men are, and we should take advantage of it.
Like literally. How
get rid
is
of it.
everybody
way
working
they
in
do
a
it.
job when you can literally just stand there?
Libby Dunn.
With your tits industry.
Right?
TomCast.
But that's the thing. You don't even have to be in
Olivia
industry.
Jones,
Just stand there with your tits out, like
Right.
just and you're fine.
So
You can make
Sydney,
$1
we would
million.
like to
are
invite you on the
stupid
show.
motherfuckers.
We'll give you transportation and Hooters and
I like to look
hotel.
homeless most of the time.
Sydney Thomas, she's. I understand she's thinking about coming on next
Did
week.
you try to find her OnlyFans? Did you try to subscribe to the fake OnlyFans?
No, I never heard OnlyFans.
Look at him blushing. Look at him blushing. Oh, little red cheek.
I don't even know what that is.
What are we gonna rub Hawaiian Tropic on and
Tom, you should start an OnlyFans,
Do you know
Tom.
where Hawaiian Tropic started?
It
No.
wasn't Hawaii.
No, it was actually what side of Florida? Over there by where do they have the bike fest?
Daytona.
Daytona.
Yes, it started in Daytona. So I've never really been over to that side, but I used to model, so I was looking that up for some reason. I didn't know it was a Florida branded
I almost
company,
drowned over there.
and that it started over there, and they're still
Gary.
trying to rerun it up again.
Yeah, Hawaiian Tropic.
Just I just like their oil though.
Oh,
$10.
you like their
a
oil.
bottle.
All right, Heather.
Oh, I like
Good to
that.
know.
Smells good. It's better than
Buy
baby
Heather
oil.
that oil.
All of it. I'll take $1,000.
It's
As long as I go to the
no,
beach
it's
and
real
get
thick
sand.
oil. It's 10. We had it.
So where are we going after the show today?
The beach.
Clearwater Beach.
Honestly, I could do Casca Brewster's instead of Joe's this time. It's a
yeah.
Friday. It's
Let's go to
poppin'
Brewster's.
downtown.
Do you
Curtis
guys
Brewster.
normally go to Joe's?
Listen, I'm starting to like it
Well,
down
usually-
here.
Why?
Thursday is usually when we're.
You didn't go last time.
I had to go home for some reason. I think I had some movie
Oh,
train.
appointment. Yeah.
What did I have?
We'll give a shout out to our good friends Curtis
yeah.
Brewster, Jacob Brewster
Let's go there. Let's go wherever.
Let's
she
do
wants to go.
Brewster's.
She's
Fuck
not-
on Main Street in Sarasota. I
All right, we're done with
encourage
the
all of
fries.
our listeners to go there.
You want one
Yeah,
more for the
drink
ride?
local.
Drink
Yes,
local.
absolutely.
All right, so wrapping up, we want to first of all congratulate our panel of experts that nailed the fast food fries.
The 3 girls named the fries.
Yes.
The first drink will be on the Tominator.
They're all on the Tominator.
All will be on the Tominator. Who are we kidding?
And you did the worst.
Business expense.
I got McDonald's right,
Business
so
expense.
you came in fifth.
Well, your clients. so-
Yeah, for your
Dude, Tom
client.
lost 2
Out of
weeks in a
5
row.
guys,
I
you
know.
came in fifth. You son.
All seriousness, regardless of whatever your political affiliation,
You ate the most,
and just
but-
say we all take a moment of silence in remembrance of John F. Kennedy.
Yes.
And that'll do it. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Yay.